Rates are definitely up and the market kind of seems funky. Is it still a good time to buy? What's up? JC Agajanian here, broker with the Whissel Realty Group. And today we're wondering, with the recent increase in rates, is it still a good idea for you to make a purchase in this market? First of all, let's address the market in general. What we're seeing right now is definitely what we consider a correction and not a crash. We're not looking to see properties plummet in the next 6, 12, 18 months. What we've seen is prices back off of the recent highs for sure, and we've seen rates jump up a little bit. So how do we respond in this new normal that we've experienced? Well, first of all, if you're currently renting, this is a no-brainer for you. It's always a good idea to buy as soon as it makes sense in your financial world, because you've definitely seen what's taken place in the rental market. It's almost more crazy than what happened in the housing market just in the past couple of years. Regardless of whether you are selling and moving up into something new or you're renting and looking to buy that first home, the current market is actually pretty attractive if you look at it with the right perspective. You see, what we were seeing as recently as 3-4 months ago was a market in which there was virtually nothing to choose from. When you did see something that made sense for you, you had to jump and pull the trigger right away and think about it later. You had to fight multiple offers. You had to often pay 5, 10, even 20% over asking price. You didn't really have any time to think, like I said, or the ability to negotiate with the seller about anything, really. It was kind of a take it or leave it proposition. It was very stressful for the buyers that I was working with during that time. Now, what we're experiencing now is, like I said, a shift to more of a normal market. What does that mean? Well, you've got a little bit of a growing inventory. So that means more homes for you to choose from. That's great. You've got sellers who don't necessarily feel like they are in charge running this market, and it's more of a give and take with both buyers and sellers, which means there's a little bit more of a negotiation that can take place. If you need some credits for closing costs, if you need a repair that needs to be done, it's not this stone wall of you can take the home or not. There's a lot more give and take these days. And of course, what about the rates? The rates are higher. I can't afford as much as I could before. Well, think about it this way. Before, that property at which you used to be approved for, but now are approved for a little bit less, was going to be selling for even more than you could afford. So you had to back off your budget anyways. Now, sure, the rates have maybe affected your buying power a little bit, but we've actually seen properties sell at or under market price with regularity recently. So I believe that that is a neutral point. Sure, rates are not as great, but listen, what we're doing here is we're buying the home. We're not buying the rate, because there will be opportunities for you to refinance and change that rate down the road, but there will never be an opportunity in the future to go back and buy a home at today's pricing, because even though we may see some flattening or even a little bit more of a drop over the coming months and year, unless you're looking to sell in a year or two, we're always going to see properties going up over the long run. And most people are looking to get in and stay there for 5 or 10 years and make it a home for a while before figuring out what's going to be next. So it really makes sense, regardless of what situation you're in. If you're considering making a move, you feel like you missed your opportunity because the market was so hot, you haven't. The opportunities today are still great, and you could even argue that this market is better for buyers than it has been in a long time. Hey, I hope this video was helpful. And as always, if you're interested in chatting in any way, whether you're looking to buy, sell, invest, or just plan for the future, shoot me a message. I'd be happy to get together with you. Talk to you soon.